We want to keep these types of assault weapons, high-capacity magazines, out of the hands of criminals and mentally ill people.
In this law, they did nothing to address the root cause of the problem. In fact, what I believe happened is the governor chose to score political points instead of scoring points to protect our constitutionally protected rights.
As lawmakers stand up to Governor Cuomo and the New York SAFE Act, gun owners are planning a strategy now they hope will restore their rights to bear arms. News 4's Ed Dranch is just back from a packed meeting in West Seneca. Ed?
Don, there were dozens of people at this meeting concerned about the SAFE Act. Tonight, they lauded one lawyer who's fighting to get the law overturned.
If every county did that.
It was standing room only at this pro-gun meeting in West Seneca. Gun owners and advocates angered by the recently passed New York State SAFE Act.
It was done unfairly. I feel it's unconstitutional. We weren't given the proper amount of time, and there's a lot of things in there that I feel are penalizing legal gun owners, as myself.
Ian Calder is a gun owner who signed a petition for representation in a class action lawsuit against the state and state leaders. Jim Tresmond filed the lawsuit. He is demanding a jury determine the constitutionality of the SAFE Act.
The big deal is whether or not they can maintain their guns that they bought prior to this law.
He calls it the closest thing to a referendum on the law. Tresmond says he plans on calling Governor Andrew Cuomo as a witness in this case. But the governor says he's not trying to take guns away from anyone. In fact, he says he anticipates tweaking the bill. Erie County legislators voted to send a message to Governor Cuomo. They don't want the law tweaked. They want it overturned.
In addition to how quickly it was passed, there are the problems with the definitions that are in the bill.
My hope is that it does send a message to have a more open process.
Erie County becomes the largest county to date to oppose the SAFE Act.
It's like a truck rolling downhill, and somebody is putting the brakes on so it stops. And that's what will happen with this law, with this onerous law.
This is the only lawsuit that's been filed in New York State, but Tresmond says it will be a long and arduous process for he and his legal team. They expect to fight this battle in courts over the next 2 years. Live in the newsroom tonight, Ed Dranch for the 10 o'clock news.